Love these ramps. Alright, just wiping off the housing. Get a clean paper towel, do the same thing on the inside. Just a light wipe along the bottom. Yeah, there's some crud down in there. Not a whole lot. I'm just gonna moisten those O-rings with a little bit of the fluid, just like you would the gasket front oil filter. Same idea. And we'll fit the pump up in here. Just kind of push and twist. And it clicks into place. Line that up. Flip everything off. Plug the electrical connector back in. And run our two new T30 bolts in. Alright, so here's the pump unit, and then up above and to the right is the fill plug, and you can use a screwdriver or a coin. And unscrew that. And that's where we need to fill. Clean that up a little bit. Get that ready. And so we drain just under 300 mils. So I'm going to use the extract and fill pump here. I'm going to clean out the rear diff fluid, and I'll put in the other stuff. Alright, so now we need to measure out the right amount of oil to fill this back up, and this is the 313-67941 transmission oil with the Haldex additives, AOC, and we need 300 mils. There's a little bit in here because I was flushing out my pump, and so basically I'm just going to fill this up to 300. Okay, and then all we need to do is add that back into the reservoir where we took that plug out. Alright, so all that's left is to fill this up. 200 mils in. And I'm going to suck up the last 100. So maybe 50 mils still in the pump. And we introduce some air into the system. So put the plug back in here. And I think what we'll have to do is take it for a drive or maybe just turn the ignition on and start it up. Go through the gears. Maybe that'll cycle the pump, and then we can add the last little bit in. We'll have to see. But looks good, so I think I'll do that. I'll turn the car on, run it through. Let's see if that, without driving it, just to see if that'll cycle the pump. Just maybe it goes through a self-check and runs the pump for a little bit. And we'll see if that allows me to get that last 50 mils in that drained out. If not, I'll have to take it off the ramps and go for a drive and then put it back up and refill it. So we'll check back with you after we'll do that. Alright, so I started the car up, let it idle for a while, ran it through the park, reverse, drive, just to see if that would do anything. So I'm gonna see if it would cycle that pump. See if it would let us add that last 50 mils. Alright, so we pull the plug again, swiping everything down, and taking our syringe. See if we can add any more in here. Nope. Alright. So looks like we'll have to run it through. Take it off the ramps. Take it for a drive. Take it for a road test and see if that gets it. We can cycle that pump, and then add the last little bit. There's really not a whole lot, less than 50 mils left to add, so we're pretty close. But we certainly want to get back in what we took out. All right, well, we'll go for a road drive and road test, and then come back, see if that cycles the pump through, gets the air out, and see if we'll be able to add that last 50 mils. Differential is dry from earlier today, that's good. No leaks from the pump. Pump is hot. Now, from my understanding, this pump runs all the time during driving, so it should have cycled even if the all-wheel drive system wasn't engaged, because I think it runs all the time to keep pressure up. Oop. Oh, there is a little bit of pressure in the reservoir. I didn't expect that. So I guess be aware of that. There's some pressure buildup. I guess that's good. Means the pump was running. So I'm just opening that really slowly to relieve the pressure. All right, all the pressure's gone now. All right. Grab a paper towel to set the plug on. Now what we'll try and do is we'll try and add that last 50 milliliters that's in that syringe. Yeah, it's probably less than 50, but point, I think, after it's been running. If we don't get it all in there, we don't get it all in there, I guess. Just add it really, really slow here. It's going in. Let's see if we get it all in there or not. Getting real close now. That's it. Alright, we got the last bit in. Oh shoot, out of frame there, sorry about that. Alright, so we got the rest of it in. So the learning point there, I guess, is that you gotta do something to cycle the pump. For me, that was a road test drive. Some of you guys might have the electronic dice Vita system, and maybe you can cycle it from your workshop, from the computer. Alright. Alright, I'm just wiping off the residual fluid. Alright, I'm happy with that. We got everything back in that came out. Put new seals in there, new bolts. No errors. The differential, the rear diff that we did before, right there. I didn't get that on video, but did that before I did the Haldex unit, and no leaks there, dry. New copper crush washer there for that. And everything's plugged in, no errors. Seemed to work good. So I think that's about it. Hope this was helpful. I'll put the part numbers in down below if you're interested. And yeah, hope this helps somebody. And if you have any questions, be glad to answer them the best I can. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.